Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. And here are my predictions for this weekend's championship matches. Let's start with tonight's match, Birmingham City versus Albion. Of course, this is a local derby. And of course, both Birmingham and Albion won in the week. Birmingham beat Huddersfield and Albion beat Sheffield Wednesday. So far, Birmingham City have won 4, lost 3, and they've drawn 2. Whereas Albion, we've I can't believe this, but we've actually won 4 matches. Yeah, you can't believe that, can you? But we have. We've actually won 4 games. And we've lost 2 and drawn 3. And at the moment in the table, Albion are 5th. And Birmingham City, they're down in 12th. This is a local derby. And usually in local derbies, there's not many goals in local derbies. Sometimes they end up being ball draws, but can Albion maintain our good form we're in at the moment? I'm going to go for Birmingham. I'm going to go Birmingham to win. Birmingham 1, Albion 0. Tomorrow's matches, Cardiff City versus Watford. Well, Cardiff have gone on a run of results just lately. They're now up in 8th from the start of the season when they was in the bottom half of the championship. As for Watford, well, they're not doing too good. They're 21st. This is not looking good for their manager, who's just signed a new contract. Usually Watford owners usually get rid of their managers when the results are not going right. They've sacked no end of them. Anyway, Cardiff at the moment have won 5, lost 4. Watford, well, you can see the position Watford are in. They've won 2, lost 5, and drawn 2. This one I'm going to go for Cardiff. Cardiff to win. Cardiff 2, Watford 0. Coventry City versus Norwich. Well, at the moment, Coventry are 13th and Norwich are 7th. Norwich are just outside the playoff places. Coventry are another team that are not doing well at the start of this season. They've won 3, lost 2, and they've drawn 4. Norwich, they've won 5, lost 4. I'm gonna go for a draw. I think I'm gonna go for Coventry 2, Norwich 2. Ipswich Town versus Preston. Well, these two are, and of course at the moment Ipswich are going great guns. They don't seem to be fading away yet. Every time I make predictions about them slipping down the table, they never seems to happen. And of course the same with Preston. Ipswich have won 8, lost 1 and drawn 1. Whereas Preston, they won 6, drawn 1 and lost 2. Of course, Preston lost to Albion last weekend and they lost to Leicester in the week. This one I'm going to go for Ipswich. Ipswich 3, Preston 0. Leeds versus Bristol City. Well, Leeds have suddenly started winning matches again. They are 6th. And Bristol City, they are 11th. Leeds have won the last 4, lost 2 and drawn 2. Bristol City, well, they've won 4, lost 3 and drawn 2. This one I'm going to go for Leeds. Leeds 2, Bristol City 0. Leicester City versus Stoke City. Of course, Leicester are top. And Stoke City are 18th. They are near the in the bottom 3 of the championship. And of course, Leicester, they just keep on winning. They've won 9, lost 1. Stoke, well, they've only won 3 and lost 6 and drawn 1 and only won 1. I'm going to go for Leicester. Leicester 4, Stoke 0. Millwall versus Hull City. Well, Millwall at the moment are 14th and Hull are 9th. Millwall have won 4, lost 4 and they've drawn 2. Hull, they've won 4, lost 2 and drawn 4. And I think Millwall won in the week. They beat Plymouth. And in this one I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Millwall. Millwall 2, 4, 1. Plymouth Argyle versus Swansea. Plymouth at the moment are 16th. And Swansea, they've moved up to 15th. They were struggling at the start of the season, but they've picked up results of late. Swansea, they've won their last 3 and lost 4. And Plymouth, they won 3, lost 5 and drawn 1. And like I said, Swansea have won 3, lost 4 and drawn 1. Plymouth have surprised me. Well, I did predict Plymouth to struggle, would go right back down again, but could they manage to stay up this season, the championship? I think I'm gonna be like Ipswich. Ipswich are surprising a few teams, and I think Plymouth will do the same. Plymouth will be surprising few teams as well. This one I'm going to go for Plymouth 0, Swansea 3. I'm going to go for Swansea to win 3-0. Queen's Park Rangers versus Blackburn Rovers. Well, these two teams are in trouble at the moment. Queen's Park Rangers are third from bottom of the championship, whereas Blackburn, they are 20th. I think this season is going to be a season of struggle for these two teams, especially for Queen's Park Rangers. Could this be the season that Queen's Park Rangers go down into League One. But like I keep saying, there's a long way to go yet before the end of the season. And Blackburn as well. Blackburn are in trouble. I think if Blackburn Rovers lose tomorrow, I think they might be parting ways with their manager. Anyway, Queen's Park Rangers, they've won 2, lost 6, drawn 2, and of course Blackburn, they lost to Leicester at the last weekend, 4-1. They've only won 3, lost 6, and this one I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Queen's Park Rangers. Park Rangers 1, Blackburn 0. Sheffield Wednesday versus Huddersfield. Of course, Sheffield Wednesday have parted ways with their manager. And of course, they lost on Tuesday night to Albion. At the moment, it looks like Sheffield Wednesday are in a relegation fight at this early. We've only been played 10 matches and already it's looking bleak for them. They haven't won 1 yet, lost 8 and drawn 2. Huddersfield are in the same position, but they're 19th, Huddersfield. They've won 2, lost 4 and drawn 3. And of course, this one is Darren Moore, who was sacked by Sheffield Wednesday at the end of the season. End of last season. Goes back to his old club, so I dare say he'll be wanting to put one over them for sacking him. This one I'm going to go for Sheffield Wednesday 0, Huddersfield 2. Huddersfield to win 2-0. Southampton versus Rotherham. Well, Southampton are another team that started to get results. There are 10th at the moment, and Rotherham, they are 23rd, second from bottom of the Championship. And it took a while for Russell Martin to get things going for Southampton, but he seems to be going in the right direction. It always takes time for a new manager to get his ideas across to the players. Although sometimes as we all know, if the players don't like the new manager's methods, they stop playing and they end up getting the manager sacked. But Southampton, you Southampton fans, be patient, and your results seem to be improving. Rotherham are, like I said, 23rd and second from bottom. It looks like that this might be their season to be relegated. Anyway, Southampton are 1-5, lost 4, whereas Rotherham have only won 1 and lost 7 and drawn 1. I can't see them getting anything against Southampton tomorrow. I'm going to go for Southampton. Southampton 3, Rotherham 0. And of course we now come to the big local derby, Sunderland Middlesbrough. Sunderland have started to click into gear. They're now 4th. Middlesbrough, well, they're not out of relegation trouble yet. They're 17th. Sunderland have won the last 6, lost 3 and drawn 1. Middlesbrough, well, they've won 3, lost 5 and drawn 1. But Middlesbrough board seem to be sticking with Michael Carrick, which you know what happens with teams that usually have a struggle at the start of the season. The board end up sacking the manager. It looks like they usually end up panicking and getting rid of the manager, but like I said, it looks like Middlesbrough are going to stick with Michael Carrick. Middlesbrough had this start of the this kind of start of the season last season, but they finished up in the playoff places, so it could happen again. But yeah, you know, the championship being the championship, it's a funny hard league to get out of. This one I'm going to go for Sunderland. Sunderland 3. I think there'll be plenty of goals in this game. Middlesbrough 2. Anyway, that's the end of my predictions for the championship. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course it's the international break next week, so I won't be any predictions next week because of the international break. But I'll see you all again in a couple of weeks' time with another video.